If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? CHES back again, and welcome to episode number 113 in the My Player series here on FIFA 16. After performing very well for our country in the previous episode, we are still quite tired, so have been dropped for this game against Real Sporting. As you can see, quite a reserve side being played, actually. In actual fact, we lose 1-0. Maybe not the best of decisions there from Luis Enrique, our manager. Of course, the player whose footsteps we're following in, having joined Barcelona from Real Madrid. He transferred in the mid-90s, I believe it was 1996, when he went from Real Madrid to Barcelona, and we have followed his footsteps by moving from the Spanish Giants to the, well, Spanish Giants. As you can see, we have been selected, though, for this game against Fenerbahce in the Champions League, so that'll be the first game of the day. You may have noticed there, Sergio Aguero starting up top. You can see the starting lineup. Alex Vidal is being played on the right-hand side of midfield. No Leo Messi still in the starting lineup. Don't know whether he's injured from international break, unfit, or whether the manager is just choosing to play Alex Vidal instead. Aguero ahead of Luis Suarez, Neymar on the left-hand side, Alan Halilovic on the right-hand side of the midfield three instead of Andres Iniesta. Now, I asked you guys in the last episode about my squad number, and a few of you were saying maybe try and go for the number 7. That's what Pedro had when he was at Barcelona. That's what Arda Turan currently has, but Arda Turan, I don't think, is still at the club. So I will check the squad ratings after this, or squad numbers after this game, and if nobody has the number 7 shirt, I will take that. Alternatively, if someone does have the number 7 shirt and nobody has the number 6 shirt, then we will take Xavi's old number, considering we are now part of this midfield 3. So that's what we're going to do squad number-wise. But for now, we're going to be number 21 for the game against Fenerbahce in the Champions League. Our first venture into Europe as a Barcelona player. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you drop the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't already, check the channel page for anything you may have missed, whether it's this series or the Chelsea Career Mode series, or of course the UEFA 2016 collectible card series. But follow me on Twitch and Twitter as well, links in the description. But let's jump in now. Fenerbahce in the Champions League. Chesnoid Gaming down the line to Miroslav Stock. Remember, we played Fenerbahce when we were at Real Madrid, and we got, well, 2 very good victories, a 5-0 win and a 4-1 win, or a 5-1 and a 4-0, either or, and then we came away with a 9-1 aggregate win. So, okay, Fenerbahce have scored immediately, though, after 6 minutes. Fair enough. I was going to say, can we replicate that scoreline? If we are going to replicate one of the scorelines, it's going to have to be 5-1, because they've already gotten the 1 on the board. Good shot from distance. Really expected more from the keeper, though, in that situation. Poor attempted save. This is a good angle for it, actually, to see whether it was... Oh, it deflected off PK. I didn't see that in real time. Keeper was going for it, and then, well, it didn't deflect that much, but it would be enough to put the keeper off, perhaps. He's about to go for it, and then it's higher than he expected it to be. Yeah, unfortunately, we're 1-0 down after 6 minutes. Stroke of luck for Fenerbahce, but they are in front. To Alex Vidal, I've come short. Halilovic doesn't want to push forward, so I'll have to do the pushing forward for him. We'll quickly switch this, actually, looking for Jordi Alba, who's got Neymar down the line. We may look for, in fact, he's going to come back inside to me. That was a really bad touch. Sometimes when you have hold of the sprint button, it doesn't necessarily lead to a very realistic first touch. Like, even if I'm sprinting, my touch is going to be better than that. They get a corner, though, thanks to the deflection, but... Oh, I thought I was going to clear it. Jordi Alba gets it away. Sergio Aguero to Busquets. I'm going to push on forwards, see if we can get played in here by Busquets, set up a counter-attack. Halilovic is with me here, and I'll play him in. No, I won't. I'll get tackled, but Halilovic does very well to win it back. Very well indeed, actually, to win it back. I'm going to fire this to Sergio Aguero, and we might get the chance to equalise before the end of the half. Aguero round the corner to Vidal, to Aguero again, to Vidal again. He's in the box here, Alex Vidal. Dances past one defender, has the shot. Volkan Demirel making a comfortable save at his near post. That's our first clear-cut opportunity of the half, and the only clear-cut opportunity of the half, because there comes the half-time whistle. I'm going to try and play here at Barcelona. It's the 4-3-3 with a CDM and 2 centre mids. but my plan is to try and play as if it was a formation with 2 centre mids and a cam, and I'll try and push a little bit further forward to be involved more in the attacking play, and kind of hope that Alan Halilovic and Sergio Busquets will be able to deal with their defensive responsibilities going the other way. I will chip in defensively a little bit more than I have been so far in this game, but I'm trying to figure out how best to play in this Barcelona side right now. We've had 60% possession. That was our only chance of the game, though, and they scored, and then the other chance was the one that led to that corner a moment ago. So we're still waiting to build up a real free-flowing attacking style of play here at Barcelona, but I'm sure it isn't far away. As soon as we get the hang of how to play with these players and how, get a feel of how they actually play personally, because everybody plays differently in FIFA, so I'm sure it won't be long. I may even contemplate going back down to professional just briefly to see if we can actually, try and get some free-flowing football. Then it might be a quicker learning process if we drop it down a difficulty level to perhaps have a little bit more success, and then we can step it back up once we know how the side plays, which is kind of what we did with Real Madrid. We started on world class, wasn't really too productive, so we dropped it down to professional. Then we're able to really get a feel for how the side plays and set up some good opportunities, and then stepped it back up to world class. And Halilovic comes oh so close to getting us an equaliser there, blocks from the defender, and that was headed on the way into the back of the net had the defender not been there. I have a funny feeling the goalkeeper was beaten there. Jordi Alba's going to pull this back to me. I am going to have to take a long while to get my first touch under control there, actually. Dani Alves into Aguero, who has a rather rash early effort, ill-advised, shall we say, but we've got the ball back again. Creating some chances at the beginning of this second half. We've definitely been more involved in this half of the pitch in the opening 10 minutes of the second half than we were in the entire 45 of the first. So things are looking more and more positive here at Barcelona, and hopefully it won't be long before we get our first goal as a side with us here at Barcelona, or I get my first goal personally in a Barcelona shirt. Saliuchan down the line to Fernandao. Robin Van Persie at the back post, who he's looked for here, and he's found the back of the net. Robin Van Persie makes it 2-0 Fenerbahce. We have all of the play in the opening stages of the second half. They catch us on the counter-attack. Fernandao to the back post. Mascherano's not the tallest, gets caught underneath it. How is that for a header, by the way, from Robin Van Persie? Could he have been more accurate? Almost in off the very top of the post into the top corner. Exquisite header. 2-0 Fenerbahce. Not the way we wanted our first Champions League game to go. Iniesta wins that, knocks it down. We've brought on Luis Suarez for Sergio Aguero. Here he is being involved immediately, Luis. Getting tackled, but keeping hold of possession very well. That's drilled out to Alex Vidal. I want to push forward a little bit. Alex Vidal using that pace that he has got. Is he going to get the cross in? He might do. He's taking his time, waiting for it. I might actually have to drop here on the edge of the box to try and pick up possession. He's played me in. Now, which way do we go? I see Luis Suarez. We're going to find Busquets, who finds Suarez, who finds the back of the net. We're back in the game. Luis Suarez has an instant impact off the bench. It's 2-1 now. Right, let's build on that. Let's get ourselves an equaliser. We've got 20 minutes, and we'll see if we can get ourselves an equaliser, then maybe even a winner. But let's get the second goal first, and then we'll push on and maybe look for a third. Lovely ball through by Busquets, and a top finish as well. Into the top corner. Suarez 1, Barcelona 1, Fenerbahce 2. Neymar trying to steal it off the defender, and he has done really well. Is this going to be the moment that we actually get that second goal? He's kind of run down a blind alley there, Neymar, but Iniesta's been played in. He's gone back to Dani Alves, into Sergio Busquets, to Iniesta, to Busquets, to Neymar. We moved to left mid. That makes me feel that we've gone to a 3-4-3. Sorry, he's going to play it across. No, Demirel with a vital interception. What formation are we playing now? Is it 3-4-3? It is. Messi's going to come on the right-hand side as well. We've now been moved into the midfield, centrally, as you can see there, and Busquets is now out wide in this 3-4-3. Presumably that will happen when Messi comes onto the pitch. So we're going for it here, 3-4-3 with 15 minutes to go. As soon as the ball goes out of play, we'll have Lionel Messi on the pitch as well, which is now. Give this to Neymar down the line. Luis Suarez is there, as is Jordi Alba. I think that he's pushing forward actually in a striking position. We must be on all-out attack. Go on, Neymar, you can get there. Yes, son. Go on, cross it in. Some of us are waiting for the ball in the box. Is it going to come? Neymar, where are you going? I've dropped deep. He's found Sergio Busquets, who finds Kier, the defender, and then keeper's going to get that. Whoa. Okay, he did get that, but he's only punched it well behind for a corner. What are we going to do here? Can we get the equalising goal? There's 5 minutes to go. It's over me. Up goes Alex Vidal with Saliuchan. It's going to find Neymar again. Get it under control. Finds me, in fact, on the edge of the box here. Now, where do we go? I'm going to give it to Iniesta, who may look for Suarez. Alex Vidal is still down. Suarez into the box. Heavy touch by Topal. He doesn't know which way to go. He's just going to smash it clear. Alex Vidal's back on his feet. We've got not much time left here to try. Oh, he's going to throw this to me, is he, Jordi Alba? Okay. First touch. Hopefully it will beat the man. It didn't, but it's gone to Andres Iniesta. I'll call for this. And I'll... where do we go? There's so many defenders back here. I'm going to give it to Suarez. Go on, Louis. Actually, that's Busquets. He tried to give it to Suarez and then he's lost it, unfortunately. It's not gone well. We're running out of time now. I'm going to have to try and just burn the extra stamina here to get back and get more involved. But we're leaving so many men up the pitch that it's making it quite a little bit harder to win the ball back when they get it into our defensive third. They're just going to hold it in the corner here, you would presume. I'm calling the second man. PK almost wins it back. There's going to be three of us here trying to get the ball back. We keep it in? No, it's going to be a throw to Fenerbahce. I think they've done enough. I think they've done enough here to get themselves the opening win from the group stage of the Champions League. Fenerbahce. Jordi Alba will try and get this up the other end of the pitch, but I have a funny feeling as soon as we get it out of our defensive third, the final whistle is going to go. Jordi Alba into Sergio Busquets. It hasn't gone yet. Oh, as soon as I call for it into their half, it has gone. A 2-1 defeat at home against Fenerbahce. A turn up for the Burks, an unexpected defeat. We had good opportunities to get the equaliser, but weren't able to do so, unfortunately. We'll drop it down to professional for the next game, see if that improves our fortunes on the pitch. It hasn't necessarily been that realistic so far, actually. It might be more realistic with us on professional. So we'll change the difficulty for the next game and we'll see what happens. Giving it straight to Poco there, and Alex Vidal's coming away. Hopefully he just sprints away from everybody. No, he's turned back. Never mind. Douglas will find me. Which, I'm just going to pass this. I couldn't make up my mind which way to go, so I decided to just get rid of the ball. A defender on either shoulder. Edvai gets that off. I'm going to go for a long distance one. We'll try it. Oh, good save by Irareta. Our first chance of the game is a long shot from about 30 yards or so, maybe a little bit closer than 30. It was very central. I was going to try and look for the what's the word I'm looking for? Corner. There we go. I don't know why my brain failed there. Talking of corners, we're taking it. In it comes. Oh, headed away by Eddie. We'll find the man on the edge of the box, so Poco. Okay, or Douglas. First touch takes us back down the line, and we're in behind, and I'll stand it up looking for the man in the middle. Alex Vidal. No, Irareta comes and punches clear. A couple of good opportunities here in the opening 15 minutes. This is exactly what we need to try and get ourselves our first win at Barcelona. Right, Danny Garcia getting a little bit adventurous there, taking it around the defender. Escalante with a shot. Eibar's first chance of the game. It flies wide. We are away, obviously, and considering the state of their home kit, we probably couldn't get away with playing in ours. That would have been almost an exact replica. So we had to play in this rather disgusting away kit. I think I might, in future, if the option arises, play in the turquoise light blue third alternative kit rather than this rather pukey yellow. But Grimaldo's going to play that back to Jan Vertonghen. Looks for Grimaldo again, who just keeps it in. Alex Song will call for this through the gap now. Song will give it to me. We'll get it through there to Luis Suarez. He's got Poco in support. I'm going to burst forward. Poco could play me in. And he very nearly did, but Akiza gets there first. Just couldn't quite get it under control before the defender stepped in. Dani Garcia has picked up an injury for them, unfortunately. But half an hour in, it's still 0-0. Edvai. Song. Suarez out wide, weirdly. Song to Suarez. Don't really know why he's out wide like that, but nice run around the outside from Grimaldo. In the box, but here's Luis Suarez. What's Louis going to do? He's working the ball about nicely. Goes for the shot. Wow, that was on target as well. Called for that from Douglas. Not going to get it from him. Alex Vidal tries to get it back to me. Douglas does. Oh, scoop turn past one, but we've turned straight into Eddie, unfortunately. Good effort from Suarez there. Was going right into the top corner if the keeper hadn't got there. But still 15 minutes to go till half-time, looking for the first goal of the game. Into Sandro. Holds off a couple of defenders really well, actually. Finds Poco, who just pokes the ball to the defender there. Try and get around the outside the defence. Give it to Luis Suarez, who was offside, but I'm still onside, and I've buried it in the bottom corner. How lucky is that? We'll celebrate with our little Spanish dance. No, I can't, because we've run straight at the camera. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really pleased with that. Very, very lucky that the ball came back to me there. Suarez was offside, but to bury it like that on my left foot, which is still only a 2-star weak foot, is extremely good. Our first goal in a Barcelona shirt. We scored for our country in the episode yesterday, and now we've scored for our club for the very first time away from home against Eibar. It's 1-0 Barcelona on the stroke of half-time. Eddie. Oh, well cut out by Edvai. Out to Alex Vidal. Jedvaj again, across to Alex Song, into me. Go on then, Sandro. We'll play you in. It's a heavy first touch, but he's still got the ball. No, he hasn't. He ran into Pratt. Yes, he does. He tackled the other defender. No, he doesn't. He ran into Pratt. But we've got the ball. Well, I might as well just go for a second goal then. Okay, it just opened up for me there. I don't even know what was going on. All right, now we'll do... twice I've tried to do my little Spanish dance celebration, and twice I've either run at the camera or been picked up by a teammate. Luis Suarez's run just drew the defender away, and there was just so much space to run into. I couldn't help myself but have a shot. Bending it in the bottom corner. Barcelona 2, Chesnoid 2, Eibar 0. Poco, across to me. Lay it out wide. There's Grimaldo. He's got a man down the line, but he's going to... Oh, I thought that was a pass to me for a minute. Oh, he's played through Luis Suarez, who has a shot, but it's well blocked by Dos Santos. Suarez was furious, throwing his arms up at the referee there. Substitution coming. I don't know whether it's for us or for them. We'll find out underneath the scoreline in a minute when they actually tells us. Grimaldo. Busquets is on for Poco. Fair enough. Oh, and Messi. There he is. Leo Messi's on the pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, he's gone for... No! Messi on the 4-star week for outstanding. Why? I don't understand why Luis Enrique isn't starting him, because he's come off the bench. He's been on the pitch 30 seconds and he's scored a... Where am I going? And he scored a worldie. Absolute stormer from Lionel Messi. Pulls away from 2 and a third, and then just lets rip with an absolute... pile driver. There wasn't actually, to be fair, there wasn't that much pace on it. It's just the direction and the movement on it gets it away from the keeper. Truly, truly outstanding. World class from Lionel Messi. That is the sort of player he is, and the scored a goal he should be scoring on FIFA. And finally, he's actually done it for us. Barca 3, Eibar 0. Grimaldo. Messi's there. And he's going to play him in. Here is the little Argentinian. Quickly into Sergio Busquets. Into me. I couldn't fire it quickly enough to Suarez, but we've still got it. There's Alex Vidal. We're going to get an assist as well. Is Alex Vidal going to turn, shoot and score? He's going to get tripped. Nothing given. Alex Vidal does have this shot, and it's going to go just wide. It's a corner, is it? Okay, fair enough. Are we making a change? Luis Suarez is going off. Presumably Aguero's coming on. We'll put it into the middle then. Try and get it away from the goalkeeper, which we have done. Up goes... Inui underneath it. Not initially who I wanted that to go to. I'll call from it from Aguero, and he'll get it to me. We'll try and get it back in the box. Picking up the man at the back post. No, Luna can only head it behind for another corner. Well, let's trundle across this side of the box, and we'll have another corner delivery. In it comes. Can we finally reach a teammate? No, Luna off the line. So close to our first assist in a Barcelona shirt. Can I get paid down the line here? You're going to give it to me? That wasn't necessarily what I was after, to be completely honest. Inui's going to come away with it, and we're going to stay at 3-0. Grimaldo into me. Lay it across there to Sergio Busquets. Could play through Aguero, but he's gone over the top instead to Alex Vidal. He's brought it down nicely. Is the cross coming, or is he just going to hold it in the corner? I'm not sure. Douglas is going to drive inside. Drill it across to Alex Song. Song to Vidal. He's going to come to me. Is he going to go to Busquets? He's gone to Busquets. Vidal. Sergio Aguero is still running around like a madman, trying to find some space to maybe have another chance. Alex Vidal is going to create it himself and draw a good save out of Ibarreta. Looking for a fourth. Can we get it from the corner? I love that we're on set pieces. I don't like the fact that we haven't had a free kick yet on the edge of the box. I'm desperate to try and take one, but we're not going to get the opportunity to today, because there goes the final whistle. It's a 3-0 win away from home against Eibar. That was more Barcelona-esque, I think. Eibar definitely had chances, but that was by far our best performance in a Barca shirt to this point. Eibar had a couple of good opportunities. They just weren't able to fashion anything that really caused the goalkeeper any sort of problems. But that was more like a Barcelona of real-life performance. I'm pleased with that. 2 goals for us, 1 for... Who scored the third? Who scored the third? 1 for Messi. How can I forget that incredible third goal? Messi scored the third off the bench, and we get 3 points in a Barcelona shirt for the very first time. I'm not sure what that does for the league table. We'll have 4 points now. Played 3. We've drawn 1, which was the first game we played. We lost 1, which was one we weren't selected for. And now we've won 1. We are 9th with Barcelona. Real Madrid are only 6th, so not too far ahead of us, our former side. So we'll try and close them down. And in the next episode, we will have... Was it Bilbao next? It was. Athletic Bilbao, and then Valladolid. We may not be selected for Bilbao because of fitness. Hopefully we will be, though. And then it's Champions League again against Anderlecht. So that'll be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description down below. But for now, I'll see you next time.